Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay and I am Stitchy Pfeiffer here on YouTube and over on Instagram. Very warm welcome to you if this is your first time visiting my channel. I hope that you find something you like, and if you do, please click on the like and subscribe buttons and select all in the notification drop down. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and spending some more time with me. Your support of my channel is so much appreciated, as with that support it helps my channel grow. Not done much stitching this week. This is Saturday the 6th of December. It's a bit dull outside. It's not as dull as it's been because there's a sort of a lightish tint to it, but it's not beautiful sunny weather. Like I prefer not in the winter to have crisp frosty days. When it's damp like this, it does sort of irritate my arthritis a wee bit, makes it a bit more pronounced than normal. But I'm not going to go into a woe is me video because there are people that are far worse off than I am. I will say though that I am still coming out of a bit of a slump mentally, and that has affected my stitching. This past week I've not done a lot of stitching. I've only stitched on one project, and that was my new start that I started on Sunday, the 30th, which was my St Andrew's Day new start, and it was Celtic Unicorn. And I'll just dim that down a wee bit so it doesn't get glare. And there is Celtic Unicorn in its glory. That's what it's going to look like when it's finished, hopefully. Don't know how long it's going to take me, but it's taken me 6 days to do just over 2,400 stitches on it, which is about all the stitching I've done this week. As I say, I've only stitched on this one this week, and my total stitching is 2,665 stitches, 2.18% of the project, 122,500 stitches in total. So that is all I've stitched on. That was quick update, eh? My plan is going forward to do the other 335 stitches. No, 335 stitches to get that to the 3,000, so that it goes into my rotation ready to start in the new year. And my plan and to start either today or tomorrow, probably more likely today because I want to fancy a wee change, and that is to start my new long dog sampler. I finally decided which one to go for, and I have opted for, if I can get into the blooming mock-up and not the chart, there we go, pennants. Now this is the mock-up without the back stitch. That is what it will look like. Obviously there's going to be a lot of back stitch in it because there's a lot of white space. So there's going to be quite a bit of back stitch to go in there. I think like the butterflies are going to have the antennae, and I think there's other bits and pieces. I'm actually quite looking forward to getting into this. I always enjoy stitching along dog samplers. There is a total of 8,160. What we shall do is we shall go and look at the PDF, because I've been caught out with that before, so we'll just be a PDF. And if I scroll right to the end, it tells me there are 81,612 cross stitches, which is what it's got on my thing, so it's went incorrectly, and 1,164 back stitches to do. I'm doing it on 18 count antique white Aida, which I have here, from the lovely Abbey at Crossing Crafts, and she has announced that she will be able to ship to the US again. So those of you who are in the US and are interested in a good reliable source of CXC threads, and a good deal when you cut up your full coverage projects with your CXC threads, your fabric, pre-threaded fabric. Message Abby on Crossing Crafts, and with your stitch count and your floss usage charts, just send a screenshot of them, and she will give you a quote to get them kitted up. I can't really say they're kitted up because she just supplies the floss and the fabric. She's not kitting them up as in giving you it in a nice pretty thing. She'll give you the flosses and the fabric. But she is a lovely lady. Tell her that Kay sent you. I'm not after commission, Abby. I'm just after giving everyone the best deal for that possible. The colour that I've chosen for penance is 934. It's this beautiful, it will be beautiful when it's stitched, bottle green, dark bottle green floss. I've had I'm wanting to stitch with this, a long dog with this colour for ages, and I was going to do Pandemic in it, but now that I've got that colour there, and when I seen that I thought, no, that's the one I've got to do. So I'm going to get myself ready to start that, put that onto a floss drop, maybe a couple of skeins of that onto floss drops so that I've got them ready and get started cracking on with that. So that is the plan for later on today. I'm also going to take my picture, my submission picture of roses, and put that in, so that, because the submissions are now open for your 2025 SAL, your final submissions they're open between now and the 30th of December. They opened them a wee bit earlier because people were starting to post pictures. I think they've just realised that people are wanting to get it out the way before Christmas. So yeah, and I've got to decide on my chart. I'm down to about 4 or 5 to choose between, but the one I'm thinking about, the one that sticks in my mind, is one I had actually bought myself, but I had bought the regular size max colour, and looking at it I should have bought the super size max colour, so I'm thinking about just getting it in the super size max colour, and that way it's not costing me any extra. It's my reward for having completed the 2025 HAED SAL. So that's what is one of the Aimee Stewart shelves, and I can't remember if it's travel bookshelf or the World Travel Bookshelf, or if it's a stitching shelf. I can't remember because I ordered both of them. I got both of them at the same time, and I can't remember which one it was that was the wrong size. So I'm going to go back into my OneDrive and have a look at that and get the right one. And hopefully have that as a start sometime over the next year or so. New start wise, as I say, I'm starting penance either today or tomorrow. I thought I had 5 new starts between now and the 1st of January. Last week and the 1st of January. I don't, only have 4, and that is penance, Celtic Dragon penance, Monarch of the Glen max colour, and then the HAED SAL on the 1st. I thought I had another one. I have got fabric, a fair size bit of 18 count fabric, but I'm not wanting to start another full coverage on 18 count. So I've got a couple of long row samplers and done full coverage projects there, so I might have a look. But I've also got a monochrome design, which was a random act of kindness from a friend, and I'm itchy fingers. I want to stitch it, but I don't know if the fabric I've got is big enough, so I need to check that out. If it is, I'll get started on that, because I have got black floss. I received black floss from shall we say, from Temu. I was recommended this seller on Temu, so I thought I would get to try it, and it's not going to cost me. It's not going to cost me that much if I don't like it. If I don't like once I started stitching it, if I don't like it, so I mean the black floss it'll get used up regardless because it's CXC, so it can get used. It can get slotted into any project. But if I don't like stitching the monochrome design, then at least I've tried it. But I should enjoy it because I do enjoy stitching monochrome patterns like my long dog samplers. I love them. Other than my full coverage projects, they're the only other things that I have on the go. You know, I have to have at least one or two on the go. I've got one which is just over halfway through, which is Fisherman's Friends. I've been trying to get back into that this week, and I've just not had the brain space for it. But hopefully I'll get back into it and get back into the swing of things. Each day I feel a wee bit better, and I managed to go a little bit longer with stitching, but then something else catches my attention. Excuse me while I take a drink. I have got company down here, by the way. I have an Oscar. Don't know. I have a sleepy Oscar. And Charlie's away eating his breakfast. Go back to sleep. Yeah, you go back to sleep. Okay, you go back to sleep. So other than that and my new start, I've not really got anything else planned. I got delivery of 200 floss away bags last night, so the only other thing I've got planned is to go through my thread stash, put them in order, because I've got threads everywhere, put them in floss away bags, the ones that are needing to put in, if I need duplicate bags, because I've got that much of their colour, and that's the only thing I've got planned really, but I'm not got any rush to do that, so I'd like it done for the new year. Then also I'm got to organise myself so that I can do my whip parade. What I'm going to be doing is I've got what's it called? The Excel spreadsheet, that's it, that I've got for keeping track of my projects. I kept it a master and I duplicated it and copied it for this year. I've done the same thing for next year, so I'm just going to put them in order, and that'll be the order that I'll show them in on my whip parade when I get round to filming my whip parade, and all my details will be on there when I get done. So that's plans, but I don't know when I'm going to get onto that. It'll be sometime over the next week or so. I want to get the whip parade filmed and out the way, but it's finding the time to do it. It's not so much finding the time to do it, it's being in the right frame of mind to do it, I should say. But we're going to get there, we'll get there. Do you want to watch what you're doing with those scissors in case you poke yourself in the eye, Oscar? Thank you. So I'm going to go, guys. Thank you for your company. Short but sweet today. And I'll see you on the next one. Remember, it doesn't matter how many stitches. Oh! I can't go. I have not given you November stats. That's what I was going to do. November stats. So if you've... Right, we're going to start this again.